Hallo und herzlich willkommen zum Teil 95 von unserem Witcher 3 Gameplay. Im letzten Teil haben wir gerade Zeitwettbewerbe gewonnen, und zwar einmal das Armbrustschießen und das andere Mal die Mischung aus Pferdekampf mit komischen Sachen und Armbrustschießen am Pferdrücken, was um Zeit gegangen ist. Und jetzt gerade sind wir dabei, die Vivienne zu finden, weil sie verschwunden ist. So, folge dem Vogel. So. Und wo ist der Vogel? Ich weiß es nicht. Ah, da oben fliegt er. Er will wegfliegen, aber ich bin ein Witcher, ich bin sehr schnell. Wo bist du, kleines Ding? Ich laufe einfach in dem Kreis da mit und versuche gar nicht zu sehen, wo er umgeht, weil das ist, glaube ich, nicht so simpel. Da oben ist er. Oder sie, die Vivienne wahrscheinlich. Aber sie tut fleißig zwitschern. Wenn es die Vivienne ist, sagen wir so. Ich weiß nicht mal wirklich genau, was da los war. Oh. Ein Panther. Armer Panther. Aber cool, dass es da Panther gibt in Toussaint. So, die Vivienne wartet anscheinend nicht auf mich. Soll mir auch recht sein. Aber sie fliegt sehr schnell. Also eben der Vogel oder die Vivienne, ich weiß es selbst nicht mehr genau, leider. Na, hässlich ist nicht Geralt. Er ist nur ein bisschen unfähig. Weil gute Raubtiere suchen sich einen Kampf aus, den sie gewinnen können. Da ist der Vogel. Hopp, jetzt nicht mehr. Flieg, Vogel, flieg. Das sind Hasen, das sind Freunde. So. Uff, die andere Seite. Was Gute ist ja, ich habe die Mountain Climber Skills. Drum bin ich jetzt am Berg oben und muss nur mal da runter spazieren. Ach so, da ist wirklich eine Höhle. Wow. Hm? Ach so, er fliegt schon wieder weg. Und zwar da ist er. Cool. Mit den Hexen kann man den viel besser verfolgen, den guten. Ups. Mit den Witcher Sensors. So. Und was passiert jetzt?
Witcher.
Lady Vivienne? Counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, hopeless in the face of true danger. I was mistaken.
So you're not actually a Bruxa?
A what?
Suspicion I had, that you might be a vampire. Certain details seemed to confirm it. Then I changed my mind. Anyway, unimportant. Here you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself from you, then I want it done here. In this very spot, with no witnesses.
Want what done?
Why, you are a witcher. You were hired to kill me, were you not? Then do so, now. And do it quickly, I beg you.
Ich will sie doch
I
nicht
shan't
töten.
resist.
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
Sie ist
Then
ein
what am I to
Vogelartiges.
your eyes?
Kannst du mir das nicht
Why
sagen?
should I guess when you could tell me yourself?
If you've no contract on my life, why take an interest at all? Did Guillaume put you up to it? Is that why?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak, too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter? Take your pick.
You shall not turn on me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone.
Ich... Du kannst... Du musst nichts befürchten, so.
I'm here to help you.
Lesen ist
And I
schwer.
won't peep a word to anyone unless I decide it's absolutely necessary.
So be it. I shall tell you what my mama once told me. When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much time together near the wood, here in this clearing. Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say, "My daughter should be as beautiful as that bird. Such is my wish."
Oje, oje.
But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. One day it appeared before them to say the whole wood belonged to it, and they had dared to delight in something that was not theirs. It demanded payment, and when my parents said that they had nothing, it claimed their unborn daughter as its own.
Was für eine
Parents ever
Kreatur war
described the
das?
creature?
They called it a nymph born of the deep woods, with no mother or father. But I was too young, too distraught by the curse's onset to ask after details.
Und was geschah dann?
What happened after that?
Nothing at first. I came into the world a perfectly normal child, and my parents forgot that day's events. But 15 summers into my life, the curse began to show. Initially only when the moon was full. But now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms, to look normal. Thus I thought someone had discovered my secret, then hired you to kill me. In fact, I was resigned to death in coming here. Perhaps death would be preferable to my complete and permanent transformation. For I fear that is what lies in store.
Magische
Ointment
Illusionen.
use includes a potent magic ingredient. You don't have the immunity mages have. Use heavy doses, or normal doses too long, and it could be dangerous to...
I sensed this. The very reason I knew I would have to give it up in the end and bid my human form a final farewell.
The curse. It could be reversible. Once ran into a baron transformed into a cormorant, ostensibly for good. Managed to cure him completely.
And you truly think you could do something like this for me?
Hoffen wir
Can't
es.
guarantee a thing. Tough case yours. You were cursed before birth. That alone complicates things. Also, you claim the curse is increasing its hold. Could try transferring the
Tja.
curse onto someone else.
What? Out of the question. I shall not allow it to ruin an innocent life. Is this the only method you know?
Only one that's completely safe.
So there is another.
Du lehnst meine Hilfe auch schnell ab.
Pretty quick to reject help. Why is that? The curse once transferred would probably have a weaker hold on a new host. Lots weaker.
I do not even wish to hear of it.
Na gut.
All right, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should release the curse's grip permanently. Gotta warn you though, could have serious consequences.
Consequences? What kind?
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual involved transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. You'd be free. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
Uff.
7 years. I understand. Alas, every rose has its thorn, and there are no happy endings. Truth be told, I never thought I would get one. I came here prepared to die.
Oh je, es war grausam.
7 years of life. Real life, free life. This is no dilemma. I agree. Wholeheartedly.
I see why. I understand. Don't have to decide just yet. Think it through.
Ja, zurück zum Turnier.
But are you gonna...
Yes. I cannot appear there all in feathers. Pardon me for a moment.
Jawohl, viel Spaß. Ein See ist das, cool.
You can change at will?
No, but I discovered the water of this pool helps. Its effects are brief, but I can always be sure of them.
Interesting.
Sehr interessant. Aber wie das uns weiterhilft, ist halt die nächste Frage.
Come.
Na gut, auf geht's. Und da wären wir.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah. She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her. Perhaps I shall be able to help or, I don't know, console her at the least.
Oh je. Tut mir leid.
Vivian gave me the details of her situation, but she did so in confidence. Promised I wouldn't tell anyone.
But I'm not just anyone. Why, I would do anything for her. I was the one to ask you.
I'm sorry. Look, in time Vivian will come to understand what she owes you. I'm sure of it. But until then, you gotta understand the whole world doesn't revolve around you.
Oh je.
How dare you lecture me? This is not the aid I sought. And to think I gave up my spot in the tourney to you. I regret it now. Do you even intend to compete to the end?
Natürlich.
Or now that you've bound Vivian to your terms, you no longer see the need?
Ich nehme bis zum Ende
I
teil,
won't
hä?
back out of anything. I'll take part in the last skirmish. Besides, Vivian will be busy till the tourney's end.
Indeed. In that case, you must meet the other knights of your team. They await near the arena's entrance.
Got it. Thanks.
Vielen Dank, mein Guter. Er hat es ganz gut verkraftet. Hoffentlich können wir ihr auch helfen. Ich meine, liefert es sinnvoller, irgendwie den Fluch auf einen anderen Lappen zu übertragen. Irgendwie, dass sie dann gleich verreckt.
I know now the
Oh,
two
good.
teams' rosters. I shall be captain of ours. That means you shall do as I say for the duration of the fight. Is this clear? Palmer and Alonso will lead the opposing team. With this skirmish, we commemorate the Battle of Fox Hollow of 1218.
Oje.
When a hands of southern outlaws led by Haller the Brown attacked Tucson only to be driven off by brave knights. Since that day, knights errant have guarded the duchy's borders. Palmerin drew the short straw, so his team shall play the barbarian.
Gibt es Fragen? Nein.
I doubt you will do us any good. You know nothing of knightly combat as a witcher.
It is time, gentlemen. Take your weapons.
Wie tut man ritterlich kämpfen?
For the knights, the ladies, the lords. For our
Da hat er wohl
next
recht.
entertainment, the team shall cross swords. Who virtue ignores or lance blows unclean shall forever be branded as shameful, obscene. While the knights prepare, let me say I'm elated to behold such a crowd honored. Whoever here wins the past champion shall face. All others must leave, heads bowed in disgrace.
Interessant. Das heißt, ich muss jetzt einfach kämpfen gegen den Typen, oder wie?
Let us begin.
Besiege die englische Mannschaft. Okay.
Race a ruckus. Blood, sweat and tears shall soon follow in buckets.
What now, you piece of filth?
Let us end this. You and I.
Zack. Zack. Oh. Wow. So. Der fehlt noch, der fehlt noch. Und das war's. Tada. Das ist cool, jemand ist verreckt.
For showing such verve, each knight was victorious. Yet in tourneys as in life, but one champion may reign. Today he is the one. Praised be his name. He felt a whole host, slew the most. To Geralt of Rivia, who the strength of lions boasts.
Ja, Geralt of Rivia.
Sailed through all trials, each test he passed with ease. But now awaits the last. Will it bring him to his knees? For Gregoire de Gorgon, who on this ground's last won, shall spar him for the title, and the day is done. To the tired
Das sind echt lange Reime, die er aufzählt.
Return to your wives, your loves, your whomevers.
Auf geht's. So.
It is time. Step into the arena. Should you suffer grievous harm during combat, have you any last wishes, any missives you wish passed to your loved ones?
Ich stört nicht.
Thanks, I'm fine.
Oh je, je.
Though aged be his visage, do not disdain. His locks true are white, but he was born to fight.
Das ist ein cooler Reim. Den merke ich mir.
Gregoire de Gorgon, victor of last his tourney.
I wish both combatants good fortune and fame.
So. Okay.
They sink the crowns, the titans look stairs, ferocious and spry as wolves hunting hares.
Der ist riesig, der Typ.
Our victor, our champion, the unequal, and salute Gregoire de Gorgon. Hip, hip, hooray!
So. Also, Gregoire de Gorgon tut nicht allzu gut kämpfen.
Geralt of Rivia, this year's champion, a sight to
Aber hey,
behold.
wir haben ihn besiegt.
Defeated Gregoire de Gorgon. Hail Geralt, Herald, Herald.
Das war ein weirdes. Meinen Namen rufen. Ein Schwert.
As patron of this grand tourney, I've the honor to decorate our grand champion. His vow he made upon his love for his heart's captor, and it was doubtless this vow that carried him to this splendid victory. He
Natürlich.
showed great courage, great strength, great composure. He fought nobly with honor, and thus rightfully deserves the title of this year's champion of the arena.
Juhu.
I need to talk to you.
Not now. We shall meet later in my tent. I have duties to attend to, as do you. Folk regard you. The least you should do is wait.
Ich sollte winken. Okay, winken wir. So. Jetzt haben wir fleißig gewunken. 200 Kronen, cool.
Have you decided?
I have. I stand by all I have said. I wish to endanger
Oder
no
das?
one and thus choose the method involving an egg. If it's to be the egg of an oriole, I know where to find one. There is a nest in my clearing. Might you explain the nature of the ritual?
Oh
Its
je, oh
exact
je.
course?
Sure, but seems your tense grown ears. Show yourself, Guillaume. Can hear you breathing, and I know damn well it's you.
Why are you here, sir? This is a private audience. Geralt, what is the meaning of this? Is this some scheme you've hatched unbeknownst to me?
Nein, nein. Guillaume meint es gut.
Guillaume's no foe. Though there's little honor in meddling, he meant well, means well. You guessed correctly. He was the one to hire me, but only because he wanted to help you.
My lady, I live to serve you. Whatsoever you require, you need but beckon. I am yours to command.
Are you quite finished? Is that all you wish to say?
I suppose so.
So you shall do what I command, sir. Very well then. Listen carefully. Leave this tent. Turn towards the duchy's northern marches. And
Oh
run.
nein.
Run until the tawny grounds are no longer within sight. Return only once you've cooled off. Then leave me be forevermore. Understood?
Das ist aber sehr grausam.
My lady, but your troubles. I only wish the Witcher see.
Out now!
Oh je, nee. Arme Guillaume.
You assured me I could trust you.
Kannst du ja.
I kept your secret. Didn't tell him anything he didn't already know.
I understand he hired you, so you had to report to him. But this is not his affair, Geralt. This is my life.
Das war ganz böse von dir.
Sure he did the right thing? Not too hasty rejecting his help? Can't conduct the ritual using your reflection without him. Needed someone who'd willingly assume the curse in your stead.
And you thought I would agree to this? No, Geralt. When we spoke in the meadow, you told me of a ritual which required no lusty knights to aid us. This is the method I wish to pursue.
Oje, oje. Na gut, dann brauchen wir ein Pirlo-Ei.
Find an egg, preferably an Oriole's. Ritual itself isn't complicated, but like I said before, there'll be a side effect. Still sure you want to go through?
Yes. I saw a nest in the clearing where we spoke. But before we go, tell me, what will become of the chick?
We'll have to break the egg. Like you said, not everyone gets a happy ending.
And for a
Grausam.
dream to come true, there must be sacrifices.
Das heißt, lieber so ein Ding
Very
töten,
well.
ein armes Lebewesen
Let us
töten,
go.
wie dem komischen Guillaume, der wahrscheinlich eh keine Nebenwirkungen haben wird, den Fluch aufzudingen und lange zu leben. Tja, da sieht man, dass sie Tiere nicht mag, obwohl sie selbst halb ein Tier ist. Böse gesagt. Na gut. Dann schauen wir, wie es weitergeht. So,
This is the place.
zur Lichtung muss ich gehen mit dir. Lauf, Vivian, lauf. Passt.
No! A panther's got at the nest!
Stand back. I'll take care of
Also der Panther ist... Ah, er ist tot. Okay. Das ist ja eh gut gegangen.
this. Eggs fell in a moss patch. They're fine except for one. It's cracked.
Will it do?
Think so.
Now what must I do?
Da sitzen sie so weird da. Bist du
Just to be
sicher?
Sure. Gonna ask one last time. Positive you want to do this? If we succeed, the changes will be irreversible. You'll probably also only have 7 years left to live, at the most.
7 years free of the fear that someone might spy me at the wrong moment?
Ja, oder ganz viele Jahre noch. Die denken einfach nur
A
mit, die Gute.
monster. 7 years of a life both true and unfettered. Yes, Kelt. I'm certain I wish to do it.
All right.
Oje, oje. Dann konzentrier dich.
You need to concentrate now. Repeat after me.
Muna gandra, muna finerat. Muna gandrau, muna finerat.
Interessant.
Muana gandrau, muana finerat.
Blob. Explosion, aber sie ist wieder ein Mensch. Aber wir sind beide tot, lol. Und das wär's jetzt, ja.
Damn it.
Geralt, look! Look! Oh, gods! I shall be able to attend balls. I shall travel to Oxenfurt, to Novigrad even. Thank you, which...
How to thank
Sie hat sich
Teil.
schnell erholt.
He's the one hired me. to help you.
Yes. I'm grateful to him as well, immensely. Will you tell him so for me?
Sag's ihm selbst.
Should tell him yourself, don't you think?
Perhaps I should, but I would prefer not to. Convey my gratitude to him in my stead, please.
Na gut.
Sure, I'll tell him. Farewell, Vivian.
So. Kehre zu Guillaume zurück. Das können wir noch schnell machen. Er ist da oben, passt. Das heißt, wir laufen aber dahin. Und zwar auf dem Rücken von unserem Pferd. Von meinem Pferd. So. Laufplatz, lauf. Und zwar laufen wir jetzt schnell zu dem Wegweiser da oben. Hoffentlich geht den richtigen Weg. Aber ich glaube schon. Ups, nicht ganz. Schaut so aus, als wäre es nicht ganz richtig gewesen, der Weg. Aber man ihn näher mit dem Ziel. Ja, genau. Ihr hättet davor rechts abbiegen müssen statt links. So. Ein eleganter Wegweiser. Und dann reisen wir dahin zum Guillaume. So. Wo ist denn der Gute?
I pledge my love to win the tourney with your name.
So, hallo Guillaume.
Geralt, what of Vivian?
Managed to lift her curse.
Truly? So all will be well.
Sie hat mich gebeten, dir
Asked
das
me to give
auszurichten.
you a message. Said she's grateful. Thanks to you, she can live a normal life.
Good, good. But how does she fare?
Niemand weiß, wie viel
Method
Zeit
she
sie noch zu
chose
leben hat.
worked. Thing is, she might only live for a few years more. 7 or so, most likely. Though I could be wrong.
You had better be. You failed me, Witcher. I placed my trust in you and...
It was Vivian's decision. Wanted to do it her way. Can't blame me for that. Got this bard friend, philosopher too, I guess, amateur. He'd say, if you love somebody, set them free.
Do you know what, Geralt? You earned your reward, so take it. But keep your advice to yourself. Adieu.
Auf Wiedersehen. Na gut. Wir haben einen Freund vielleicht verloren. Oder auch nicht, wer weiß. Der wird sich schon wieder abkühlen. Aber dabei waren wir relativ erfolgreich. Ich sage danke fürs Zuschauen. Ich hoffe, das hat euch gefallen. Wenn ja, lasst bitte ein Like und ein Abo da. Wenn es euch nicht gefallen hat, lasst bitte trotzdem ein Like und ein Abo da. Und dann sehen wir uns hoffentlich im nächsten Teil.